Welcome back, everybody, to Raid Shadow Legends. Today we're going to be talking about the Doom Tower. It has been out now for 7 days. I have been on streaming 1 hour after reset since this came out. So come join me. It's a lot of fun. We go through this all with rares and uncommons to get an idea of, the difficulty of this. Not to necessarily use those rares and uncommons, but to give you an idea of champions you can use and how a free-to-play or a low spender account works here. That way we don't have to hear about this is all pay to win. And I want to know your thoughts on this. Because today on stream, we had another person say this is very pay to win. We asked where they were. They said they were on floor 30 trying to beat the boss there, and it was very difficult for them. And then I asked, well, how new is your account? And they said, very new. And I was like, well, where are you on Dragons? Where are you on getting your Arbiter missions done? Clan boss, everything else. And they told me that they are on 13 or 14. I can't remember now. But they are only on 13 or 14 of Dragon. So that's amazing. And that's what I said. I was like, come on, if you're on that low of a dragon and you're doing the level 30 boss, you're having issues with this boss and you need to bring in some shields so you don't get counterattacked every time you attack, then that's amazing. Then that is exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to see a new player come in here and have a chance to be able to go through some of the tower, to be able to fight a few of the bosses. And progression is it. That's everything in this game. You get stuck, you have something to work on. And every month this will reset and you get to do it all over again. So there's no reason. And he said, should I, level up? Like, what champion should I level up to beat this boss? And at normal on 30, you don't need to level up any champion. You just need to work towards your Arbiter, get stronger. If you get up to Dragons 20, do the normal standard thing. And then you'll be surprised, like next month, we've got 3 weeks and 3 days right now. Next month, your champions will be so strong, you won't even have to play this the way that you need to. You'll just be able to overpower it. You'll be able to come in here with whatever 60s and masteries you have then in gear, and you won't even have to worry about the particulars of coming in there with the right champions, with shields, or anything else. And then that way, next month, you'll be able to blow through and do even further, and then you can start working on it. But right now, I don't think it's a good time for a free-to-play, low-spender, brand-new account to really rush the tower. Sure, do as much as you can. Work on as much as you can, but don't waste resources just for a champion to get through here unless you know you're going to use it for life, or if it's a champion that you can use getting through your progression to get Arbiter. Because you really want to get that Arbiter mission done. You want to work on your clan boss while you're working on everything else. So I'm not telling you to stop working here. I'm just saying that you shouldn't go out and just level up a Draconis, which is a void rare, just to get this done, and you might not use him anywhere else. He's still a good champion, but there are better champions that you might have in your roster that you want to focus on and make sure you can get up to, because once you get up to Dragon 20, you're doing 5 to 6 star gear. From there, you branch out into everything else in the game. So let me know your thoughts on the tower. Do you think after 7 days, it is pay to win? Now, the secret rooms, I will say, are very much kind of pay to win or long-time players. They're not meant for everybody, and that's okay, because we don't have to beat every single secret room as we play through here. We really don't need to. It's not a requirement. It doesn't stop us from moving forward. A lot of these you'll see that I ran back through with some speed teams, so they're not the teams I run through. What we normally run when we go on stream are these rares and this uncommon. To get through here with a stun bellower, we've got provokes, and nobody's really in any kind of, the most damage dealer we have here is Shield Guard blasting through the waves. But we try to do it in a sensible sense. So whenever you see something like this, it's not normally how I would run. Though this one with a Spirit Champion, I do try to use champions that they give us, something like Grush here, because Grush is so damn good. We've also got Vergus, which is amazing. Amazing for the Scarab King too, to go through it. But there's a lot, for the secret room, for a new player, for a free-to-play player, you might not have the champions that are needed. You might not have them at 50 or 60, and then you would have to change around gear. So don't worry about it too much. The secret rooms will come back. Yes, we get a few more keys to farm some more materials to make artifacts, and we do get the fragments, but you'll get those over time. It's nothing to sweat or say, oh my God, this is pay to win, because these are right. These are kind of just, you got to be in the game for a long time and get a lot of champions built up to be able to do a lot of these secret rooms. And when they really do say, okay, we need this is Skinwalker, but if it was an epic Lizardman, that's very specific. And you might not have very many of those, and even long-term players won't have a lot of those. So that I can understand, but still, we get a chance to go through here. We get new content. Look, guys, we don't get new content that often from this company, and we don't get good new content. We've been waiting for this for 2 years, and I'm really enjoying it, and I think it's balanced very well. I think that people have a very good way to come in here and get rewards. You get that energy daily, and even if we made it up to 30 on normal, and we were doing Dragon 14. That's really damn good. That's going to give you something to do each month to work on here. You've got faction wars to work on. You've got campaigns still to work on. You have so much to work on. It's plenty. It is plenty, and it is well. And I haven't heard of anybody on hard being stuck yet. I did go normal first just so we could have a good time, you know, getting an idea of this. I really wish I could be over at hard, because with my kind of account, I feel like we're not going to have any problems. I haven't heard of any people with in-game accounts like mine being stuck on hard yet and having to back out. I just haven't heard that, and I don't think that's going to happen yet. I don't think that's going to happen at all, to be honest with you, because we can have duplicate champions in there. We can move around our gear. We can even do unkillable comps by using two, you know, towers or using our unkillable team in some of these bosses, which I want to do. I want to use the unkillable team sometimes in some of these bosses and see how it works out. And I don't think that this spider boss has the accuracy required. Again, we ran this with rares and uncommons, but here I was getting a speed run done. So of course I put in this team here to blow it up. Then we reset and we blew it up again, and this spider can be blocked. If you watch my videos on this with Lydia and anybody who blocks revive, we can block revive with Xavier here, and we got set. We did a lot faster time than pretty much anybody so far, so that was fun to do. And it's kind of nice. I really think the best part about this too is clan. We get to see our clan members, and if you're in a big clan where you're really talking all the time and you have that heated competition, this will be really good for those clans. As far as bosses go, we haven't seen this magma dragon in full effect yet. He's been the first boss that we faced on hard and normal. It doesn't matter either one. So we haven't really been able to see what the mechanics are going to be like. It's just been a pushover. We've been able to go in there and just kill him so quickly. I'm really surprised he hasn't popped back up again, but I'm hoping tomorrow he will be here, because I want to do a guide on doing that boss, but I don't want to do it yet because there's really nothing we can show. He is the first boss, and even a brand new account could probably beat him right now. We need to try to bring some provokes in there. We need to see what happens when we have those hex. But also let me know down below if you have any issues with the bosses. Like, what is the hardest boss that you've seen so far? What do you feel like is the one that you need a specific champion to do that you're not able to get through? Do you need shields here for the Scarab King? This one, I still feel like it's bugged. It doesn't have enough accuracy for us to really see what's going on with this. The spiderlings are very tanky, so you can take them out and then take the boss out. And this one is annoying to me. Without Reliquary Tender in there as a rare void champion to remove all debuffs and give us those regen, I honestly would like to have two Reliquary Tenders, one at 60 and one at 50, to go through here. And I'm talking rares and uncommons, right, to take care of things. That is really the only one I can see. Because if I didn't have a removal here, you get so many poisons. I feel like this guy, this spider, can be a big issue in the game. And the Magma Dragon, I don't know yet. So whenever I face the spider, I'm a little bit scared or intimidated just by the sheer number of poisons. But then I guess once I take them off and I see how hard the actual spider hits, how hard the spiderlings hit, they don't hit that hard, and that you can AoE nuke the little spiders that come out with counterattack fairly easy right now. Maybe not later. You'll have to come in with all single target. So I'm ready to see this guy down here in his full glory, to see what he's really like when he's powerful and how we're going to face this guy. So maybe tomorrow we will see that. That's it, everyone. I just wanted to talk about the tower. I wanted to get your idea and see if you think so far that it's a free-to-play friendly or if it's a pay-to-win kind of thing with the secret rooms. We know the secret rooms are going to be difficult, but you can pass those. That's why they made it, so that we could pass those and keep going through. But we do need to all be able to tackle the bosses so we can move forward. Because once you beat this boss here, the rest of these waves are easy until we get to the next boss. So that's the main focus for me, is to make sure that we help your account out for whatever roster you have, whatever equipment you have, to try to get stronger and make it through there. And if you're in game and you have 5 to 6 star gear, if you have level 60 champions, then we just need to work on strategies to get you past this boss. We just have to beat it one time, right? We don't have to sit there and farm this one. We just got to beat it one time so we can get through to the next wave and then get to the next boss the next day. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. I will see you guys all on a video soon.